Hi there, students. Behaviorism. Behaviorism. Okay, this is a psychological way of looking at human behavior or the behavior of animals. And behaviorism says that we everything we do, or our patterns of behavior, are a result, a consequence of our history, of the things that have happened before. They are a consequence of our education, of the way that we were conditioned to act when we were younger. Particularly with punishment and reinforcement, the carrot and the stick. And the way that we behave as adults, our behavior as adults, has been conditioned by the way that we were conditioned when we were children, by what happened to us. So, for example, a child that is, the parent always shouts at that child before hitting that child, then behaviorism says that the child or the adult becomes nervous when somebody starts shouting at them. And clearly it's because in the past this is what has happened. So behaviorism, it focuses on our behavior, and it assumes that the way we behave is determined by the environment that came before. That our behavior is based on conditioning. Conditioning is mental training and the influence of habits, rather than the way we behave is explained by thought and feeling. That the way we behave is based on what happened to us, how we were conditioned when we were much younger. So it's saying that all behavior, or all types of behavior, are acquired through conditioning, and this conditioning occurs because of the interaction that we've had with our environment, with our parents, at school, learning. And behaviorism, it's a way of saying that the reason we act, the reason we respond to something, is that this is what we have learned before. This is what we have been accustomed to before. And we have been conditioned. Something has happened to us again and again and again. So if every time a child cleans their teeth, then you say nice things to the child will then, as an adult, feel good about cleaning their teeth. If a child studies hard, then and you are positive about that, then that conditioning from a young age will teach the child, or in the adult will mean that they work hard, they do put a lot of effort into things, and this is the idea of behaviorism. It's a way of explaining why we do things. We're not thinking about what we're doing. It's saying that we react naturally to things, because this is what we are used to. This is how things are. So, for example, I think smoking. I think a person is much more likely to smoke if the people that the child respected, who were the authorities for the child, smoked, because that is that seemed to be a good thing to do. And this is the idea of behaviorism. So, formality. This is a scientific, psychological word. I think I'm going to give it a 7 in formality. Using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. So, behaviorism.